Cigar Fred, and we are back with another live cigar review. Right? All right, so check it out. We're gonna do this live a little different. Again, I don't have my. I gotta get some. I gotta get some more headphones. We're gonna be smoking a cigar today. Everybody put their opinion on it. Again, I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to be on this live. I'm not expecting anybody to join actually, because of the time of day that it is. I know people are at work, but I want to go ahead and get this review out the way while I can. Now this is the CEO Baller Cigar Review Series number 5. Right, this episode 5 of this series. This is the last episode of the series until we start up another one if I decide to. What up, Keith? And so in this review, we're gonna be smoking the Davidoff Year of the Dragon. Davidoff Year of the Dragon. And yeah, man, I'm gonna light this bad boy up and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. We're gonna look up the details on it in just a minute. Um, but yeah, I'm everybody's said their opinion on this cigar, and I want to go ahead and give my opinion on it so I can go ahead and get it out the way. So let's take a good look at it. It's a nice looking cigar. It's very handsome cigar. Thought it had a shaggy foot on there. Oh, actually, it does have a shaggy foot. All right, I wasn't going crazy there. It does have a shaggy foot on there, as you can see. Um, yeah, man. So I'm gonna tell you guys about it in just a minute, but we gonna cut this bad boy up, and we about to get lit. How's everybody doing today? Shout out to everybody that could stop by and make it in to see this live cigar review of this cigar. If you are smoking right now, tell me what you're smoking. Or if you're at work, tell me what you're gonna be smoking after work. I tell you what, if this cigar isn't good, you're gonna see live that you're gonna see me toss it on live. I'm not joking. If I don't like it, I'm tossing it. Cause the cigar that I smoked a while back, I smoked the Year of the Ox, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good cigar. Well, it wasn't like just like overly amazing at the time. It's amazing now because I just smoked it. It's really good now. Has a really good draw on here. I'm pretty excited too. We're getting close to 2K subscribers. Got a little bit to go, but hey, slow and steady wins the race. That's what I think. All right, we got the cigar lit. Let this bad boy get heated up. We're gonna see what's in the cigar. Man, listen, it was super cold. All right, so I'm in Dallas, Texas. So it was cold. I say about it was cold last night. It was super cold last night. It gets super cold at night here. During the day, we're pretty, you know, it's starting. Well, I think from what the news said, it's supposed to be a little. Another cold front is supposed to come in soon. So yeah, it's 70 degrees right now. Now tonight is going to be 49. So y'all hang tight. Let me tell y'all what's in this cigar. What's the weather out there in Georgia? El Septima Queen of Sheba. Did I smoked that one in the. I wasn't a big fan of it. I smoked that one in the Lancero. All right, guys. So check it out. So we have the Year of the Dragon, the Davidoff Year of the Dragon, 2024. Okay. Now let's see. Let's we're gonna see what's in this cigar. Give me just a minute. Shout out to Half Wheel because that's what I'm looking on right now. Shout out to Half Wheel. Now this is of course the Davidoff Limited Edition 2024 Year of the Dragon. It's a 7.5 by 50 ring gauge. Okay. There is another size with this cigar. Now, it has this priced as a $59 cigar, but I've seen other places that had this cigar for like 65 bucks. They have another size with this cigar. It's the Gran Toro. It's 89. It's 89 bucks. That's a 6 by 56 ring gauge. Now, this has an Ecuadorian wrapper with a Dominican binder and fillers from the Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Nicaragua. So I mean, I've had cigars with that mix before, and it wasn't bad. So we're gonna see what this cigar has to offer. Right now, it's just giving me tobacco core, just a little bit of nuttiness, a little bit of that white pepper on the retro hell. Nothing to write home about, but it's not bad. We're gonna see, and that was what I got off the smoking the shaggy foot part. I will like this cigar does have like a little bit of a bitterness to it. Like I can't pick up what that bitterness is just yet. There's no tar. There's no tar in there. I'm not smoking it super fast, but I do get some bitterness on the back end of this cigar. And if it continues, then this cigar is most definitely getting tossed. That bitterness is that bitterness is like it's unfin like I said, ugh. It's unpleasant. It's unpleasant. It's not pleasant at all on that finish. But because this is a live cigar review, instead of I'm gonna keep, and if that bitterness keeps up, I'm for sure gonna you know keep going. Let's see what you say there, Keith. Keith said, "Hey, brother, not to get off the subject of what you're reviewing at this moment, but in your opinion, is the Andalusian Bull overrated?" I'm gonna be honest with you. Coming from me, I I say I say yes. The it is a good cigar, but when it comes to um like it is it's okay to me. Like it's a good cigar, but it's not it's not worth all the hype that it gets, in my opinion. That's just me. Don't get me wrong. If I had an Andalusian Bull, I of course I'm going to smoke it. It's like don't get me. It's not at all a bad cigar at all, but it's one of those cigars. Like I think the Andalusian Bull to me gets the same. It gets the same hype as the Opus cigars, and a lot of Opus cigars to me are hit and miss. I've had some Andalusian Bulls where honestly I only had one two. I had two Andalusian Bulls that I enjoyed it, and that was the first time I smoked it. Now, the first time I smoked the Andalusian Bull was back when it won Cigar of the Year back in 2017, and that cigar was fantastic. That cigar right there that deserved the hype. But um, the Andalusian Bull now is not the same Andalusian Bull for when it won Cigar of the Year. It's not the same, and I don't give it the hype that everybody else does because I've smoked it recently, and I mean, of course, it was good. Shout out to EKB, the vintage cigar. Shout out to my guy because he sent me that cigar. I was like, okay, bro, all right. I don't know how long you've been sitting on this, but this is actually really really good. And I've smoked some fresher ones, and it was nothing to write home about at all. So so to answer, I know it's a long winded answer, but I do think that it is overrated. I'll tell you this, man. I'll be honest with you, from from my experience of smoking the Andalusian Bull, um, yes, most definitely let that cigar sit. That's a cigar that gets a lot better with age because I had the aged one, and it totally took me by surprise because it reminded me of the first Andalusian Bull that I had back in 2017. So I'm not at all am I shitting on the cigar at all. But that's a cigar that, because I know, shout out to Hound Dog. Hound Dog loves that cigar. EKB loves that cigar, and so for me, I came in like, you know, it's not the same. It's not the same to me. But a lot of them said, "Hey, man, listen, just let the cigar age. You know, you get some, let them age. Smoke them about the next year or 2 years, and I say smoke one, let it age for a year. Then after that year, smoke one, and then let the rest keep aging, because that cigar is going to keep getting better and better and better." Hmm? I mean, it's not that bitterness. The bitterness for it now is starting to kind of go in and out for me. Um, when the bitterness leaves this cigar, when the bitterness leaves on the finish, it's the flavors are okay. The flavors are okay. Still got a lot of cigar to smoke, so yeah, we're gonna see how this goes, man. We're gonna see how this goes. I know a lot of people did not like this cigar at all, and I'm coming into this review with a clear mind. Because I mean, hey, I may like it, I may not. I'll tell you this right now. When I smoked the Year of the Ox, the start was a lot better. Like that cigar gave me flavor. Like I'm talking about, it gave me like 4 or 5 flavors right from light up. I was really impressed with that. But I will say, like the Dav, I'll go ahead and give y'all a little sneak to my top cigar list of the year when I finally come out with my Cigar Head certified. Cigar Head certified list of cigars for 2024. I'll tell you one. There is a Davidoff on there. There is a Davidoff on there. I was very, very impressed with that cigar, and I wish that cigar wasn't a LE because I want more of that cigar. I want more of that cigar. This one right now we're about. I can tell you right now, this cigar right now for me is mid, and mid is under average. It's not a great cliff. It's not a great cliff, but it is a mid right now. So we're gonna see if this bad boy can fight his way up to a solid or maybe an average. But right now, it's a mid. Also, for those again, we're approaching 2K subscribers. I'm super excited about that. The community is growing. Cigar Head TV is growing. Um, yeah, man, I'm happy and excited about that. I have a cigar review coming out tomorrow over the Encore Black. I think you're gonna be surprised by that review. Burn isn't bad on it. Burn's not bad on here at all. Again, my apologies about the background noise. The background noise. I know I don't have my my headphones, and I got another mic coming in because I got a new phone, so I'm able to do a little more on here. So we're gonna talk a little bit about. So I have a question for like when it comes for me. I think the Zodiac cigar thing is a little overhyped too. You know, everybody wants to have a year of the something, and I mean, Davidoff's been doing this for a long time. Um, I remember a point in time I really enjoyed um, when Drew Estate. You know, when Drew Estate did when they had the year of the rat and all those cigars, man, I really enjoyed those. Um, but I think now it's kind of like a gimmicky thing because I mean people dropped this like a year of the Dragon cigar, and a lot of those haven't been good at all. So, do you think it's a gimmick? Do you like this? Do you like when they drop the Zodiac? Because I know the Davidoff Year of the Snake is already out. So let me know. Like, let me know what you think. And this for like for people that later on watch this, drop down the drop down in the comments. Let me know. Do you think like that the Zodiac cigar thing, like coming out with the year of the whatever? Do you think that's like a gimmick? Do you think it's just really played out? And then they also charge like, well, some I Punch's Dragonfire isn't an expensive cigar, and that cigar is actually isn't bad. It's not a bad cigar at all. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'll be putting out a short review on that cigar coming soon. I'll finish the editing on it. Okay, what is that? Whatever it is, I don't like it. I still get that that bitterness is hanging in there. I'm not liking that, but it's another note in there. I can't put my finger on what that is, but I don't like it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to figure it out. But this cigar does have a couple of good notes in it. It's like, it's just not shitty. It's not just fully just shitty. You know, at least right now it's not. But that bitterness, man, that bitterness is, ugh. You know what? I think I know what that bitterness reminds me of. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna tell you. And I don't know. This may sound funny because I don't know how many other people have gotten this before. But give me just a minute. Okay, so the bitterness that I get on this cigar reminds me. Okay, so like, you know, when you're enjoying a bag of popcorn and you get down to the popcorn who's like the is burnt, that like that burnt popcorn has like a charred bitterness, and that's what type of that charred bitterness that I get on this cigar on the finish. It reminds me of that charred bitter popcorn, and that is disgusting to me. I technical difficulties. Yeah, that burnt popcorn. Yeah, that's not good at all. But it does have a slight nuttiness to like so before like that finish of that bitter that charred bitter popcorn type of taste that you get on the finish. It does have the good notes that I'm talking about. You get some nuttiness, some breadiness, a little cedar on the palate as well. A little. I'm starting to get like a little bit of cinnamon on there, a little bit of cinnamon on this bad boy. And here's where we are with this cigar here. But it's really off-putting that charred popcorn, like that burnt popcorn taste is a no go for me. I know some people that actually like burnt popcorn. They don't mind a couple of pieces of burnt popcorn. I can't stand it. I don't like it. But that's that bitterness that I get in this cigar, and that's super unpleasant for me. That's super unpleasant for me. And I know we're getting towards like that time of the year. Everybody's making up their, they're doing their lists. And if you have not seen my list, I put it on Instagram for my Gray Cliff Tier cigars of the year. Listen, I hey man, I'll put it to you this way. I said what I said on it. That's my opinion. Those are the cigars I smoked for, this year that I did not like. A video, I will put a video out on it here. What up, John? What's going on, bro? Let's see what you say here. Oh, guy here late, Keith. But I saw your question. Had to respond. Had to respond to. I bought a box as well after buying a single stick and really enjoying it. After buying the box, I was able to get my hands on a couple more singles. My second cigar was not as good as my first, but still very good. Oh man, no, you're good, bro. And I'll piggy, piggyback off of what you just said. Um, I've had, trust me, I've had some Andalusian bulls. I'm like, bro, how could this cigar is really, this not it. This isn't it. Um, I'm like, I mean, everybody was raving over the cigar, and I know EKB. Shout out to Keelan. He when I told him like, bro, I'm not sold, bro. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not the same experience that I had back in 2017. And so he was like, bro, I'm gonna send you one that's been aged for a while. I want you to try it and let me know what you think. So I tried it, and that changed my perspective on it for as far as what I thought, as far as as far as the cigar being good. Because at first I was like, oh yeah, this cigar done got trash now, but that changed my mind. But I really think, like, the hype over the cigar it's a bit much for me. It's the same way how I think the hype is for Opus X. It's a hype thing, man. It's the fact that it's a cigar that everybody that a lot of people want to get. A lot of people want to get their hands on. A lot of people say, "Oh, I really love it," but when it ages, it's good. Like when you age it, but like it's one of those cigars that if you smoke it fresh, it's gonna be trash. It's not gonna it's let me not say trash, but it's not gonna be as good. But if you sit on it for a while, it becomes just this great cigar. Which, I mean, hey, that's a lot of people think. I've heard some guys say that they think aging is overrated for cigars. I'm like, I don't think that at all. I think when you allow a cigar to age, it gets better. It gets better and better. Some cigars don't get better though with age. Some cigars actually just get worse. But if you know that hey man, I know if I age this cigar, it's gonna turn out well, and that's one of those cigars that turns out well when it ages. If anybody has smoked this cigar, let me know. This is the Davidoff Year of the Dragon 2024. Also, I gotta send a huge shout out to my crew member, everybody that's a part of the channel that's in the Cigar Head TV community. We're a crew. I don't call people subscribers. He's a crew member. He's also a part of the Patreon crew. Mr. Steven Sewell, bro, I appreciate you so much. He sent me this cigar um, about 6 months ago. He sent me like a huge bomb about 6 months ago, and this cigar was in there. And I appreciate you, bro. Um, I wouldn't be smoking this cigar if it wasn't for you. So I really appreciate you, bro. Cause me personally, um, to me, I personally think Davidoff, they have some really good cigars, but I think they're overpriced for the offering that you get. Um, I mean, right now, y'all. I mean, this cigar is eh, it's still mid. It's still mid. For those who don't know my tiering system, I'll go ahead and explain to you now. So when I say a cigar, like when I say a cigar is cigar head certified, that is top tier. Most definitely will grab a box or going to get a box. Cream of the crop, just fantastic cigar. When I say a cigar is solid, this is most definitely 10 pack, 5 pack worthy. If they have that available, most definitely grab you. Most definitely grab those. It's definitely a 5 pack, or more than just a single. When I say a cigar is average, average means it's smokable, it's enjoyable. Not the best, not great, but it's a smokable cigar. I will have like one or two in my humidor. When I say a cigar is mid, mid is like, eh, I really don't have to smoke it again. I smoked it just that one time and I'm good. And then I have my absolute favorite, which is Grey Cliff. Grey Cliff, when I say a cigar is a Grey Cliff tier, that means that cigar is absolute trash, is pure shit, and I don't want to smoke that ever again in life. That's what a Grey Cliff is. So that's my tiering system. So you will see a list those of those tiers of the cigars of the year. My worst cigars of the year is already out. If You can follow me on Instagram. If you don't know what my Instagram is, it's cigarhead_Fred. Follow me on Instagram. You can see that list. Here's where we are. We're still pretty much into the. We still got a lot of cigar to smoke. Still got a lot of cigar to smoke. And right now it's still a mid for me. It's nothing to write home about. I still get that. I'm still getting the same notes, same flavors right now. It's nothing that's just popping out on my palate. That's just like, oh, I gotta smoke this again. I just absolutely love it. That bitterness is not good for me, but for y'all, I'm still smoking it. Eh, I say yay and I say nay. There is a way not to get caught up in the hype. Um, you just do what I do. I don't pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to it. I'm one of those guys like I can have a cigar that has all this hype, but I'll wait to smoke it till like towards the end of the year. Like they're like, man, you have that cigar, you ain't smoked it. Nope. Like I don't know. I kind of as because I've been doing reviews for a while, and I remember when I first started doing reviews, whatever cigar had that hype at the time, I would go get it so I could review it and put it out there. Now it's kind of like, I'll smoke it when I smoke it. Um, yeah. Man, I remember when I first started. Um, the what cigar was that I was so hyped to review. I think that's when the shoot. I can't remember which one it was. Damn, what cigar was that? I can't remember which one it was. I'll think of it in a minute. It'll come to me in a minute. But I do kind of agree with it because sometimes you're like, oh man, especially if it's a brand that you know they've been putting out some really good shit, and they drop another cigar, you want to go out and get that cigar right then and there. You most definitely want to go out, grab that cigar, and especially if it's good, then of course, then you know it's like, oh yeah, well it's worth the hype. But it's kind of because I've been disappointed by a lot of by some cigars back in the past where it was like super hyped up and just gotta get it, go get it, bro, go smoke it, and then I smoked it. I'm like, it's all right. So I kind of fell off the not saying it's a bandwagon, but it's a bandwagon. I kind of stay in my own lane. That pepper that I was getting is gone. Mainly just getting cedar spice on the retro hell of this cigar. Hmm. And see, we 35 minutes in. 35 minutes in. Here's where we are. And I'm a fast smoker. I gotta, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just something, I be smoking. Said that, John said, that's why I bought a box. LOL. My B&M guy hyped the hell out of the cigar. And I bid and bought a box. I mean, hey, man. Hey, listen. I understand. I've done that before too. I've done that before too. I'll tell you right now, it's some cigars that I've had that I'll tell you this. For me, I'm a guy. I like to smoke stuff that, excuse me, that no one's ever heard of or nobody ever thought about smoking. Because if it's a banger, you got a gem. You know, you got a gem. I've smoked plenty of cigars like that, even cigars that don't have a band on it. But I think it's a thing where, of course, you know, it's a cigar. It may be a really good cigar. I think I think when it, especially when it comes to B and M's too, like some unless I really trust, unless I really trust the guy, you know, then like he can sell me something. But most of the time, a lot of guys are like, "Hey man, that's a good cigar." Like I've been to some B and M's before, and I bought a 5 pack of a cigar, that a guy was telling me about. Like, man, look, you gotta smoke this cigar. You gotta, man. You really gonna enjoy it. You really gonna enjoy it, man. Smoke this cigar. I promise you're gonna come back and buy some more. And I smoked one, and I took the pack back, and I wanted my money back. I'm like, hey, bro, this you said this cigar was good. This cigar is not good. Not good at all. But I do think with the Andalusian Bull, smoke that cigar in the next year. If you bought a fresh box, don't smoke it. Well, if you want to go ahead and smoke one now, so you can kind of do you like kind of analyze it analyze it as you go. You can do that. Smoke one now. Be like, oh, okay, it tastes fresh, or let's see how this cigar tastes in the next year. I say do that. I know some people that do that too. It's all about your experience. What your experience is, don't really give a damn about what anybody says. As long as you have a great experience with that cigar, then I mean, hey, then it's your prerogative. It's your world. All right, getting a little bit of a caramel sweetness, but I'm also getting like a little bit of saltiness. But it's those flavors are kind of they're not bold enough for me, because it's still not bolder than that bitterness that I get on the back end of this cigar, which is again that that charry bitterness, like that bitter charred popcorn. I can't, yeah, I can't, yeah, I don't like it. Let's see. John said that's the plan. I have 3 singles left. Then the box of 10. Not gonna lie, I really I enjoy the cigar, but just expected more. I get it. Oh, I totally understand. I totally understand, bro. And I hope that your experience gets better with that cigar, as long the more you let him sit and age. And that plan that you have, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. Keep me updated with that too. Has anybody smoked this cigar right here that I'm smoking now? Has anybody smoked this cigar? Let me know. So I saw on Half Wheel that it said this cigar, this one was $59, but I know that I've seen it for 65. I've seen it for 65. Now, when I bought the Year of the Ox, it was that Year of the Ox, I paid almost 60, not 60 though. I paid like 50 to $55 for it. And that was just a single cigar. 75? You seen 70? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I have bought, you know, because of the hype. I have bought when I bought the Year of the Ox. It was hype. It was hype, and that was back in 2021. Okay. Oh yeah, Detroit. Okay. Now, I'm in Texas, man. So are the taxes on cigars bad out there in Detroit? Well, if it's 75, then it might be. What up, AD? What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, bro. I'm good on that bitterness. Let me. I'm gonna sit it down for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna sit it down, see if that bitterness kind of. Uh, he said honestly, not sure about the taxes, but B&M's taking advantage. Man, I understand, bro. Hey, man, trust me, I understand. I understand that, bro. We got a 1 year old baby now too, so she's in there sleep. She's in there sleeping, so I got some time to kind of till the wife and kids get out of school. I got some time to smoke. Ah, man. I had to sit this cigar down for a little bit, man, cause yeesh, that bitterness, man. That bitterness is not good on this cigar at all. I do not like that bitterness on this bad boy. And also for those who haven't caught this episode 4 on down of the series, this is the CEO Baller Cigar Review series. When I first started the series, we had some really good cigars this series. If you haven't saw those episodes, go back and check those episodes out. Hey, Keith, man, I'll put it to you this way: I'm not disappointed. Davidoff with me is a hit and miss anyway, so it's kind of like whatever, you know. I wouldn't say I'm more. I'll say I'm more so just trying to get through it. You get what I'm saying? That I'm at that point. I'm just trying to get through the review so I can get this bad boy out the way because it's been sitting. I was like, I need to review this. That's why I'm doing a live, so you can get a live look at what I'm going through here. Because the strongest note on this cigar is on the back end, and that's that charred popcorn bitterness. That is not good. Mm-mm. It's just not. I mean, it may be some people out there that actually like this cigar. They may think this cigar is just, ah, yes, I need the box. But me, no. The cigar is still a mid. It's still a mid. It's not a great cliff, though. It's not a great cliff. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. It's not a great cliff, but it's most definitely a mid. This cigar is mid right now. Will it get better? Who knows? We still got some cigar left now. All right, brother John, take it easy, man. I'll be here, still smoking this cigar for now. It's not. I said I was gonna toss it, but I'm gonna. Gosh, ugh, that bitterness, man. I don't now. I don't know how long. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to tolerate it. But I'm gonna do it for y'all, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. It does cost some money, man. Listen. I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna make it through. I've had worse. Trust me, I've had worse. That's where I got the name Gray Cliff Tier. That's it. And if listen, if you haven't watched my older reviews, look up when I reviewed the Gray Cliff G Turbo 2010. That cigar, that's how I came up with the Gray Cliff Tier cigars. I tell you, if I don't finish it though, if I don't finish it, then I don't know. I don't know. L Boogie, what's up, bro? Shout out to L Boogie. That's another crew member, another loyal Patreon crew member. Shout out to L Boogie. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Your package. Oh, he also won last month's Patreon giveaway. Shout out to Lawrence. Your pack will be in the mail tomorrow, sir, to be sent off to you so you can enjoy them sticks, man. Now, Lawrence, since you're in here, I can ask you this question too. So the question came up from Keith. Shout out to Keith. If the Andalusian Bull is overrated, do you think the Andalusian Bull is overrated? I say it is. For sure, bro. For sure. No, thank you. Thank you. God damn. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Woo. That bitterness is kicking my ass. And I didn't bring nothing to drink out here or nothing. Woo. There, there you go. I'll put it to you this way, El Boogie. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. A well aged, Andalusian Bull is tough. It's tough to beat. But I will say, it is like when I think of course, the hype that's built up around it. Hey, man, Keith, bro, I'm trying. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I'll put it to you this way, El Boogie. The hype that's around the Andalusian Bull for me, it's like that Opus X hype. And I said this earlier. That Opus X hype is like, come on, man. Like it's. And don't get me. I've only had two really good Andalusian Bulls. The one that EKB sent me a while back, and I smoked it on the live with Hound Dog. And the one that I smoked after it won Cigar of the Year. When it won Cigar of the Year, now that cigar was undefeated. But of course, the cigar to me has really changed, and it requires It requires that age now. You know, it requires like, hey man, this cigar is not good out the box. Fresh out the box, ain't that. But let it age, then it's a chef's kiss. And I agree with that. I don't know how long the one that EKB sent me. I don't know how long he had been sitting on that one, but he was like, bro, I gotta send you one. I can't have you out here saying. He was like, bro, that's like blasphemy. I was like, blasphemy, really? Yeah, bro, it's switched up, bro. It has really switched up. Now here we are. We are into the second third of this bad boy here. This Davidoff Year of the Dragon 2024, and my mind hasn't changed on it. This cigar is still mid. I'm really the bitterness on here. That's like that bitter is like super. Like I'll put it to you this way, Il Boogie. You ever had that burnt popcorn? The burnt popcorn, that bitterness that you get on that off that burnt popcorn, bro. Well, you know when you accidentally eat that burnt popcorn, that overbears the rest of the popcorn the good popcorn that you ate. That's how this cigar is. Like you get a couple of good notes in there. Um, like right now, I'm kind of getting it's like a salted cashew, but everything is kind of hidden behind that charry bitterness, and I don't like it. I'm suffering through it, but I'm going through it. You know, I should have brought me a beer out here. I should have brought a beer. That beer will probably kind of take the bitterness out of my mouth. Again, the retro hell, it has a smooth retro hell, but you can't really enjoy the retro hell because you're too busy trying to get that bitter taste off your palate, bro. Bruh, bruh, bruh. No, and like it's like you gotta it makes your mouth. It kind of the bitterness makes your mouth like it makes you salivate because the bitterness you want to get it out your mouth, but the cigar kind of dries your mouth out. So it's kind of getting a dry mouth and I don't want. All right, wet mouth. Pause at the same time. Boy, if my wife heard me say that, she'll be dying laughing. All right, hold on. I'm keeping hope alive here. I'm trying to get through it, man. Bless you. My dog, man, he up here sneezing. I think it's the cigar smoke that's making him sneeze. If you're at work, what you plan on smoking when you get off of work? If you're not at work, if you're chilling, if you're off today, whatever, what are you smoking right now if you are smoking or what you plan on smoking? Because I can tell you right now, I plan on smoking something good after this. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he kind of like, yeah, fam. He looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Like, are you still smoking that? Throw that shit away. He done got up. He walking off. Okay, bye. He gone now. He done left me hanging. Oh boy. What time is it? It's 3:31. Woo. I don't know. I may I may cut this short. This if listen. Hey, he probably has, man. I don't know what he be smelling. I don't be in his business. I don't be in his business, bro. Shit. I tell you what, he been eating good these past couple of days. That whatever the leftover Thanksgiving food, he been having it. So he probably has smelled better. Okay, the Monticello. All right. You know what? If y'all find this cigar, bro, shout out to Johnny OCD because he kind of like he kind of further pushed me even more to smoke this cigar. But I smoked the Oliva Black Swan. If you find that cigar, grab it. It's actually it's not a bad cigar at all, bro. It's not a bad cigar. Not a bad cigar. And I appreciate your honesty. That's first and foremost. Some people will get on here and fake about the whole thing, the whole way through. Oh no, bro. No, no, no. That's not me. That's not me. I listen. I can't fake the funk. That's listen. If I get something bad on the cigar, I'm gonna let you know. If I don't like it, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did a live the night before. Was that? No, that wasn't last night. The night before, with Cigars and Friends. Shout out to Cigars Unbanded. And I towards the end, I lit up the El Patron by 85 cigars. And you know, 85 cigars is that's Chad Ochocinco, and that cigar was horrible. I have two more cigars left from there. I got the sampler pack, and it comes in the pack of three for it's like $44 plus shipping, and I'm not excited to review that either. I listen. I try to give my celebrities a other than the knuckle sandwich 56. Other than that, with Guy Fieri, that cigar is amazing. That is a great cigar. But I've had the Ray Lewis cigar. I had Carl Malone cigar. I've had a Chad Ochocinco cigar. I've had some other celebrity cigars, and and it's just not. It's no, nope, mm-mm. Now I haven't smoked Ed Reed cigar yet, nor have I smoked. I know if you know DJ D Nice came out with a cigar with Avo, and it's called Avo Expressions. I think it came out at the beginning of the year this year, and I haven't got a chance to smoke his cigar yet. I've heard some good things about that cigar, so I want to try that one. But yeah, the 85 cigar. But who knows? I may like the other one, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Ooh boy. Ooh boy, that bitterness is getting stronger and stronger. Ugh. Damn. Did Hound Dog smoke this whole cigar? I have to go. I can't remember if he smoked. I think he did smoke that whole cigar. Bro, I don't know if I could do it. Better man than me, I would have. Sheesh. Listen, for people that know me, that been watching my stuff, I have, listen, I have no issue with tossing a cigar. That's what I did with that Papa Saka. And I love Dumbarton stuff. But the Papa Saka wasn't it for me, bro. Now, I heard the Saka Khan is a lot better. I'll have to try it whenever I get it. But the Mikanita Black, Papa Saka, uh-uh. It's just I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this cigar would be good if you let it. But this has been sitting for 6 months and it's still not good. I got this. Has it been 6 months? Yeah, it's been 6 months. Actually, it might be 7 months that I've been having this cigar. I think about 6 or 7 months. And this cigar still isn't like, you would think. But I'm not, listen, I'm not surprised though. Brulee Blue, I thought the Brulee Blue was good. Brulee Blue is good. If you get a chance to smoke the Todos Los Dias, he discontinued that cigar. I hope he brings it back, but the Todos Los Dias, chef's kiss, bro. If you know somebody, if you got a plug, or listen, if you got a plug that you right, El Boogie. Time does listen. For a bad cigar, time does not help it. But if you got a plug that kind of got some that held on to some Todos Los Dias cigars, yeah, yeah, most definitely. Like trade, be like, hey bro, I'll send you this. Let me get a couple Todos Los Dias or something. That cigar is a fantastic cigar. Mm-mm. There it goes. I'm starting to get that. So that along with that, so the notes that I was getting, those good but very faint flavors that I was getting, that like that salted cashew, a little bit of cinnamon, that breadiness, and that little bit of that caramel sweetness that I was getting in here, fell off, fell off. It's starting to give me that what's the best way I could put it? Best way I could put it is this, and I've said this before in other reviews. Get that funky. It's like a funky. When you smell. All right. Best way I could put it this way, as a former athlete, when you smell your socks after you finish playing in the game, they don't smell good, bro. And just think, you take off your football pants and your shoulder pads and all that funk that's been building up in those shoulder pads. You smell it and that's what you taste. That's exactly what I'm getting off here. It's funky, man. It's giving me um Dale Istanbul vibes. That's exactly what it's giving me. Dale Istanbul. Yep. 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 I thought I was tripping. Bro, but I'm not. It's giving me that funky that funky taste, man. And I'm still getting that like that charred burnt popcorn bitterness. And if you see me, I keep licking my lips, making my mouth dry, but I'm also salivating at the same time. I'm trying to spit the bitterness out my mouth. I'm glad y'all getting this live. Now I'm not faking the funk. I'm not. No, this is real life struggle right now. Real life struggle. Now from what I just got, if this cigar continues, it's gonna be a Great Cliff. And I already came out with my Great Cliff list already. I may have to redo it and add about 5 more cigars to it, so it'd be the top 15. Yeah, no. Nope, nope, nope. This was a miss. And to think that there is a Davidoff cigar that made my top 10 list of Cigar Head certified cigars of the year. There is a Davidoff that made it. You'll find out soon. Listen, I can't wait till this. I can't wait till I'm done with this, and because right now we are like towards like the middle, close to the end of the second third of this cigar. It's a long cigar, man. It's a long cigar, and I will say with long cigars, I've only had one super long cigar. That cigar was nine. That was a 9-inch cigar. That cigar was fantastic all the way through, and that was the Lampert Series A. Oh man, this cigar is a miss, bro. Now it's the Lord Jesus. Here's where we are with this cigar right now. Here's where we are. I didn't listen. I've surfed now at the beginning. It wasn't all that bad at the beginning. It wasn't all that bad. It was okay. It wasn't nothing great. It was a mid. But now this cigar has really moved to a Gray Cliff tier. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now, Gray Cliff. Mm-mm. Ugh. But I'm gonna keep smoking it for y'all, man, cause I love y'all. I love you. Y'all family. We family. Shit. Only good thing I can say about this cigar right now, it has a very smooth retrohale. The retrohale is cedar spice, but you still get that bitterness overpowers even the retrohale. Like you got that bitter taste in your mouth, and it totally throws everything off. Like this cigar it has some good flavors to it. It has some good flavors to it at first. Some okay flavors, but just that charred, burnt bitterness, and like this funky musk taste that you get on here is super off putting. And it ruins the experience of the cigar. Davidoff, you missed it. You listen. And I went into this review with an open mind. Like, hey, I could like it. I could like it. That was an hour ago. Sorry guys. This series was supposed to showcase good cigars, but I had to throw this one in there because of the price point. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you the late hour. That was another super hype cigar that I have. I have it, but I haven't smoked it yet. I have not smoked it. I've been having that cigar. I've been having that cigar for maybe about 3 or 4 months now, and I haven't smoked it yet. I have not smoked the late hour yet. I've heard a lot of good things. I heard a lot of good things, and so even with because I have a cigar review that'll be coming out tomorrow. Of the Epicario Encore Black, and you'll just watch the review and you'll see. But this right here, listen, only reason why I'm still smoking it is because I'm on this live with you guys, and hey man, I want to get through this review, and I'm doing the best I can to really pull through. This cigar is for sure giving me Istanbul vibes. If you guys don't know what the Dale Istanbul is, that's a cigar has like Turkish tobacco mixed with the Kentucky Fire Cured. I think it has some Honduran or maybe Dominican. I can't remember the full blend, but it does have Turkish tobacco and Kentucky Fire Cured in it. And that cigar, I did a short review on it, and it might be like pretty much like my funniest short review because I just let loose on that one. I said exactly what I thought on that one. That cigar was not good at all. I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. So y'all tell me what are your favorite Davidoffs? Like, cause I know it's a lot of Davidoff lovers, and me and Davidoff have a love hate relationship. Um, some cigars I love, but it's a whole bunch of cigars I do not love from Davidoff, and it's I've of course I haven't smoked every Davidoff in the portfolio because they have a ton of cigars. But if you have a favorite, let me know what your favorite is. I tell you, because I had the Yamasa. The Yamasa is a great cigar, or the Yamasa. Now it's like, so like it's giving me two types of burnt now. So the two types, I'm still getting that burnt, bitter popcorn taste, but now I'm getting like that, um, like the smell of burnt, excuse me, of like burnt bark. Like when you make a fire and the bark is burning and it doesn't give a good smell at all. That's what I'm getting on here. And the cigar isn't overheating. I can touch it down here. It's in the 40s right now. Oh, it's in the 40s right now. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. It's nice out here right now. But it's gonna be cold tonight though, 49. But it's a nice night to do a fire. I might do a fire. Might do a little fire out tonight. No, no, do some s'mores or something with my son and my daughter. It'll be too cold for the baby. I'll see if my wife want to come out and do something too. It's a nice day to do something on the grill too. I don't know. May do something like that before the sun goes down. So for everybody right now, can y'all tell me what is your what's your favorite cigar right now? I need something good to talk about because I'm smoking this horrible ass cigar right now. Here's where we are with this Davidoff Year of the Dragon 2024. And I will say it has not been a fun experience. Ocean Breeze. I cannot wait to smoke that cigar, bro. I cannot wait to smoke that cigar. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that cigar, and Lampert has been putting on the show. Um, the Lampert, my favorite Lampert, bro. I have to say is the Limitada 2023. I say the second one would be I like the Dubai Pig. The Dubai Pig is that's a that man that is a that's a Nutella chocolate bar. Woo. Liga number 9. Okay. Man, I haven't smoked the number 9 in a while. The number 9 has changed a lot too. If you've had a velvet rat from Drew Estate, smoke a velvet rat. If you can find a Ratzilla, smoke that and smoke a year of the rat. The T52, UF13, those are some of my favorite leaguers. Some of those are discontinued. Some of those you can still find somewhere. But yeah. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Yeah, boy. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed. It's just I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed because I didn't have my hopes up in the first place. But yeah. Yeah, this cigar's a no-go for me, bro. Cigar's a no-go. Yeah. Here's where I am. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm stopping here. Oh, the placenta year of the dragon was no good. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Not smoking that one either. I'm stopping right here, y'all. I can't do it no more. Can't do it. Listen, I love y'all. I wanted to get on here, smoke this cigar, get it out the way. This has been the end of the CEO Baller Cigar Review series. If you have not caught up on the other episodes, go catch up on them, watch them. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next review. Review coming out tomorrow on the EP Carrillo Encore Black. Let me know what you think about it. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Gotta go wash my mouth out. All right.